Hey everybody, Tom Barnes, stories from the 78. In the shadows of the Music Box Theater, you have TerraVision records and video. It's all things analog. It truly is. Well, I mean, they got DVDs, but still, you know what I mean. It's the curiosity of the weird, and with an homage going back to like the video store era. I mean, I worked at a video store. The owner, co-owner, Joe Swanberg, you've known him from Drinking Buddies movies, Chicago, and his first ever job was at a Hollywood video, and then you got Ryan Graveface of Graveface Records, TerraVision. He's got a spot over in Wicker Park, Bucktown. This is their brainchild, a true pop-up that will only stay open through September 30th. So you have until then to come and check it out. But you get a sneak peek right now, as I'm going to talk to Will, for this story from the 78 at TerraVision here in the Southport corridor of Lakeview. All right, so inside TerraVision, you're looking at some of the more I don't know if priceless is the word, but definitely rare works of art. I'm here with Will. How you doing, Will?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. So this space originally pop-up that opened up in April, originally to the 30th, but you're telling me you guys got an extension.
Yeah, we will be here through October now. So
cool.
Spooky season, thankfully, will be here for all your needs.
Yeah. So what is this place? Give me a little rundown.
It's a lot of things. First and foremost, it's a partnership between TerraVision and Analog. Analog was previously a micro cinema and VHS only video rental store. TerraVision, of course, has become quite an empire that does home video releases, soundtrack releases, both on LP and cassette. And then also that came from Graveface Records, which is the original company that Ryan started when he was really young. So yeah, it's a partnership between that. And then we also added the old video store here in Chicago, Odd Obsession. When they went under, Ryan bought that whole collection.
Which was like across the street from where his shop is now,
yeah,
right?
Yeah. So he bought that whole collection so we could keep it alive. And so what we decided to do is open a fully functioning video rental store that's also a retail store.
So a lot of folks might ask, like, video store that's actually renting, our video store in general, it's still a thing? People are still wanting it, but it is for certain folks who love that, right?
Yes, yeah, and there are some cities are very successful with them, I would say, like out Scarecrow Video and Movie Madness out in Seattle and Portland do really well. There's some in LA at Vidiot still. But in Chicago, it had pretty much gone away. Facets does still do rentals as well over there. But yeah, we just wanted to bring it back, see if folks were interested, and it's been an insane response, I would say. We did not expect the enthusiasm for the rentals. We thought it would be a little smaller, but it's been great, and folks can rent VHS, DVD, Blu-ray, a couple 4Ks in there too. So
right on. Well, why don't we walk through a little bit, just because you mentioned some of the things and everything in here.
Do the. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I was going to say, so this is our. We're of course friends with Music Box. So this is the Music Box film section. This is where you can get all of their physical media, home video releases, and we sell their hats and all that good stuff too. And then we kind of don't waste any corner here, I would say. So we got record players. These are pretty great. These old Munsters figures.
Oh, those are great.
Yeah. And then Killer Clown's mask, all sorts of stuff.
I don't think I've ever been into a place since a video store was open in my neighborhood that had the pumpkin head.
Yes.
Cutout right there that it does.
Yeah, so these come from, in the Blue Velvet one you were showing earlier, Ryan sometimes will get contacted by old video stores that still have everything but have been closed forever.
Oh.
And then they basically will say, do you want to come through and buy everything, take everything from us? So he'll clean out an old video store, and then we come back and get things like that. And there's also a great Freddy Krueger one we'll look at here in a minute.
Yeah.
So we get a lot of stuff from there. And then this is going to be our TerraVision section for LPs. So this is focusing on a lot of horror, but all sorts of genre soundtracks that we have put out over the years. And you get really, really wild stuff like Unsolved Mysteries, the original broadcast soundtracks for that.
So what is that? Because that was like I know what Unsolved Mysteries is, a TV show, but what would that be on the vinyl?
Yeah, so there's like all the different music cues. You get some of the phone calls, like all sorts of that stuff.
So random, I love it.
Yeah, and then we also release the majority of them both on LP and on cassette, because people are really into those as well.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
And then we hop over our friends at the Deadly Prey Gallery, commission these amazing posters from Ghana, from Ghanaian artists who make these. So you get some really wild shit in these.
They're fantastic. Oh, that one's
Yeah,
my
that's a
favorite
good
so
one.
far.
Yeah. Those are great. Yeah, and then we hop over to the TerraVision specific section. That also has Graveface films, which is another one of our lines, focus a little more on like art house leaning kind of things. With TerraVision, we focus on a lot of genre, a lot of horror. Really, truly runs the gamut, I would say. We have like incredible, like deep cut Japanese giallo films like Door, and we have backyard movies made by families, you know, on a video camera back in the day. So we kind of do everything, and then from there we get into the retail section. And so there's going to be stuff from other companies that we sell here at the shop for people, and then
And we have a box set of the movie Critters.
oh yeah, all 4 of them. And the retail continues through here. We really want to highlight some of the rare things. There's a company called Twilight Time that went out of business that people really like. And so we have an almost complete collection. We've been selling it for a while of those, and of course some Criterion stuff. And the tapes up top, typically not for sale. We do rent them, but those are some pretty insane Holy Grail tapes, I would say.
Why? What makes them so?
They're
Holy Grail?
a lot of these are the kind of tapes that often you can't even look up on eBay because no one's going to sell them if they do have them.
Just because they're super rare?
Super rare. And then, yeah, if people do sell them, they get really crazy price-wise.
I bet.
I would say.
I noticed one of my favorites.
Yes, Monster Squad. And like that one's not insanely rare. You can find that one around. It is a bit pricey, but that's just one of Ryan's favorites, so he doesn't want to. You know, these are the tapes to be buried with, kind of thing.
Got it.
And then below this shelf, we start the rentals. So anytime you're in here, if you see one of these labels, tells you the genre, that means you're in the rental section. And so that continues through here. Here, I like to highlight a lot of the rentals that we have that really don't exist anywhere else. We want to remind people that streaming is terrible and hates you, and that there are thousands and thousands of movies that exist that will never be on streaming ever. And so yeah, things like Body, which is a Turkish E.T. ripoff, or this is a film that Harmony Korine made about David Blaine that's never really been released anywhere. And we have the original reconstruction version of The Devils that you can't get. The Warner Brothers says doesn't exist. If you find it streaming, it doesn't have all the footage that we have on this one. Rentals continue this way, all the way around, and yeah, it starts with horror, but we do everything. We've got, you know, giallo section, Mondo Macabro stuff, trauma, silent films, documentaries, martial arts, anime. We got art house, experimental, blaxploitation. You know, truly, truly doing it all.
You guys running the gamut.
Oh yeah, we try to. Yeah, that's what I told them when they come in because we're definitely horror focused, but we love everything. Got it. So any kind of movie, we try to have it if people want it. And you know, more things in the corner here. Some random David Lynch stuff that we still have. Let me go into these.
Yeah, what are these?
Great. These are posters or puzzles, actually.
Oh,
so our
cool.
friends, this company, Messed Up Puzzles. They make these. They make these puzzles. People love them. We sell I'd say the Cannibal Holocaust ones sell the most. People love them for gifts. And yeah, more rentals through here. Lots of Criterion stuff again, of course. And then we highlight some of our shirts and our merch. Back over here, this is the Laserdisc section, which is very fun.
So this is predates DVDs.
Yeah,
for those
so
who might
this
not
is
know.
the ill-fated format that didn't really work so well. But and people also forget, for instance, with like Criterion, they did a lot of Laserdiscs as well, even. And we do have some of those. Yeah, like here's like an old one for Spike Lee. She's Gotta Have It.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were in that realm too. So, and we do have Laserdisc heads that come through that are really into it still. And then we've got lots of varieties of magazines, Cracked magazines, Fangoria, Gore Zone, Horror Hound, all the good stuff. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, and then behind you we have more things for sale. We do, you know, it's a mix of tapes and Blu-rays, DVDs, 4Ks. We do have a big. Well, it's pretty slim at the moment. I just put another order in, but we do a lot of imports as well for people who don't want to deal with bringing things in, whether it's because of tariffs or whatever it might be.
Yeah, I mean, that's a thing
So we
now,
import
right?
a lot of movies for our folks.
Oh, come on now. There's a Children of the Corn.
There is indeed, and that even includes, in part 2 of that, there's actually a work print cut you can watch of the film that's on there. So
Wow.
that's a pretty great one. If you're obsessive like me and you want to see every possible piece of
why
a
not?
movie that you love. And here we have some of our rare original posters. So these are pretty.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these are pretty rare stuff.
And these are just from the love of...
Yeah, these are from Ryan's collection,
yeah.
things he's picked up. That's one of my favorites.
Oh, wow.
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
Super cool.
Yeah, and then over here, we've got LPs. It's going to be all sorts of stuff, a mix of new and used. It's a pretty insane collection that Ryan pulls from himself. And then, as I mentioned over here, this would be Graveface Records. So this is our specific releases.
Got it.
And then, then we hop to our cute little movie party section here. So normally I have movies playing. As you can see, I had to put that sign up, but if you want to show it, we love this community so much because I put that sign up and a couple days later I came in and then I see this sign that says, "Hope this can help the hospital bill," and people have been adding money to it.
Kind of speaks to the community.
Yes,
right?
yeah. People are so just insanely supportive. And it's been really fun when we do have this functioning. A lot of people come in and sit and we'll watch full movies.
Oh, I have no doubt. Just because of the experience of watching one of these. I think everybody had one of those at one point in their lives if you're from a certain generation, right? Like tucked away in your room or your first apartment or whatever. And just the physical touch of putting a tape in, a VCR playing it versus a streaming service.
Yeah. And we get a lot of young people. It's very, it helps me feel better about the world because we get a lot of young people coming in who are pumped and want to learn about it.
Because they're like, what is this videotape thing you guys talk about?
Yeah, they love it. And my favorite thing that happened when this was working is these 2 high school kids came in and just said to me out the gate, they were like, "Hey, we cut school. Can we watch a movie here?" And I was like, absolutely. You can. So they picked out a movie, sat down, watched the whole thing, and then went on their day. But this is also more rentals over here that we keep. Like I said, we take advantage of every corner. So these are also rentals. There is some more figures up top that are for purchase. We have through there. We just really try to fit as much as we can. And then, I know you showed it at the beginning, but these are both really rare ones that we love to display. And then we get into VHS. The way we do it with the VHS.
Come on, Bloodsport right there.
So a lot of the VHS is for sale as well, but we do rent every single tape in the shop. As long as it's not sealed, you can rent it. And I didn't even say the spiel at the top, but the way we do it, because we want to bring back rentals but get rid of some of the parts we don't like.
Yeah.
So the way we do it, $15 a month, you get 3 at a time, but unlimited rentals.
Oh, that's
and there's no late fees. So we got rid of late fees.
That's what screwed everybody back then,
that's why we all quit going.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, so tons of tapes through here and some really rare stuff up top as well. And that's so Analog is run by Joe Swanberg, the local Chicago filmmaker,
who
made Drinking Buddies.
Drinking Buddies, right
Lots
there.
of stuff. And he has an insanely rare tape collection, and he is the one who gets these new films that are released on VHS. Really, really small
So you just said
runs.
something interesting. New films released on VHS.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's a very niche market, but it's
that does give me hope.
Unbelievable how quick they go too.
Yeah.
And when people come in, because these tapes are so expensive because they're such limited runs, but people are down. They love it. They want Terrifier 2 on VHS. So.
Why not? Why not?
Yep. And we just keep, when we got some, we also have rare books and things up here. There's some rare Bruce LaBruce stuff. Because, we truly just try to, it's kind of just a joining of people who care maybe too much about this stuff coming together, and we all just pump our own stuff into here. For instance, this is Trash Humpers finally came out on VHS. And so I had to bring that one in because I knew someone would want it more than I would,
Wow.
And that's one of my favorite movies, but And then it's funny, these are actually my old DVDs from high school.
You're the one that's kept them.
I'm the one that's kept them.
Yeah, everybody knows somebody that's kept all their stuff, right?
Yes, I'm that person.
Yeah. Well.
And then we get, so this shelf is very special. This is the rental only for VHS. These are the tapes that Joe Swanberg wants to be buried with, similar to Ryan's.
Okay.
But this, you have unbelievably rare stuff. So, for example, you could grab, if you were into experimental cinema, you could grab Sue Friedrich's Rules of the Road right here, or some Chantal Ackerman movies, or Jan Svankmeyer's Alice. And then you keep going down and you get, some really rare adult stuff. You get these really rare mixtapes. And then some of the craziest stuff he's got, these are live concerts.
Live concerts?
Tyler, the Creator, Earl Sweatshirt.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, MF Doom ones. You keep going, we've got like really rare Elaine May tapes, John Waters, of course, this legendary box set.
And then Crybaby. Is that a Johnny Depp movie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
I remember that.
Also,
I remember seeing that all
John
the time
Waters
at the video store.
Yep. And of course, one of the most popular rentals always is Gummo.
Yeah.
So we got to have that. But that's a pretty rare tape as well. And yeah, it runs. We get down even into homemade stuff like this. Yep.
So this is truly, I mean, as far as video stores, even in today's standard, this is a truly unique place.
Yes, I would say, yeah. We really try to make it as special as we can for people, because we just love it, and the more people we meet who also love it, that's all we want to do. Spread a little joy. The world is insane, as we know. So.
Absolutely.
Oh, and here I'll show you this. This is another one Ryan got from a old closed video store.
Now I remember
really
that as a
special
kid.
one. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one
One of my
they sent
favorites.
out to all the video stores when the tape was coming out.
Oh really?
For promotion.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And now it's like a piece of pop culture history.
Yes, it is.
For sure.
Yep. And then this is our counter. There's more things down there in the front. We do a lot of community stuff with our friends. Whether it's flyers or selling local zines. We just, as much Chicago love as we can be a part of. That's what we try to do.
So you guys are open through Halloween.
We'll be
right?
through Halloween, and it's 2 to 10 every single day.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Super
Yep.
cool. And if somebody has something that they might want that they can't find anywhere, this is the place where they can call. And if you guys can't find it, it doesn't really exist.
Yep, come ask us, and we'll do our damnedest to find it for you.
Awesome. Well,
Yep.
Will, thanks a lot, man. I appreciate the tour. What's your favorite thing in this space? I have to ask you.
My favorite thing in this space?
Yeah, or one of your favorites.
Oh, it's really tough. It's really, really tough.
And is that a Gacy thing behind you?
Well, that was actually, so we also in town have a museum called Graveface over in Bucktown, and that's an oddities and true crime museum, also a record store, also a music venue now, because we can't stop. But the original museum is in Savannah, Georgia. That's the really big one, and there is a lot of Gacy's original paintings.
Okay.
And I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, this was actually just a gift painted by someone who was so grateful for that exhibit. They gave this to Ryan and Chloe as a thank you.
Very
so this is a appreciation for Gacy paintings, I guess.
Sure.
Yeah. I would say, this section is my favorite. This comes from the era that we called the gray market era.
Okay.
And it wasn't black market, because what they were doing is not technically illegal to sell, but these are people who didn't have rights to these movies or what they were selling. So this is the gray zone, right? This was a guy out of Atlanta, Georgia, called 5 Minutes to Live Presents, and he pulled out, still to this day, some of these are the only place you can see them.
Really?
Not all of them, but for instance, the thing that put him kind of on the map, long ago, the legend goes that there was an employee working for Francis Ford Coppola as Zoetrope, and when he was upset about something, whether he was getting fired or what, when he left, he stole the work print of Apocalypse Now. And to this day, right, there's a new 4K box set that has all the cuts, not that cut. This version is 5.5 hours.
Wow.
And so that's really the only place you can see that.
And
that's a full hour longer than the longest cut you can get officially.
And that's what
And
these
that came
are.
from this guy. It's a variety. So you get mixtapes like Best of Andy Kaufman, or like Police and the Mentally Ill, or there's a really rare like concert stuff, and then you also get all these Turkish ripoff films.
Turkish Wizard of Oz?
Yep. So you get that.
Oh, that's got to be fantastic.
That great stuff. I really, is it this one? Yeah, I like this still.
Turkish
that legendary character from Star Wars, whoever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Turkish young Frankenstein, all sorts of stuff. So I love that kind of stuff, and the experimental section as well. There's stuff everywhere, because we just really, again, like I said, the way we curate it is to remind folks how much there is out there still they haven't seen.
Right.
Because streaming makes you feel like you've seen everything, and you should just be like, whatever,
Right.
But we just want to reinvigorate people and remind them that it's impossible to see everything, and there's always more to discover.
There is always more, and even more reason why people should leave their house, come into this space here just to experience what it's like. If you've never, there's a whole generation that's never even experienced a video store before.
Yep, and they love it. That's some of our biggest renters are the young folks coming in.
What's the website if people want to? Is there a website or a phone number or whatever if people have questions?
The best way, so just follow us on Instagram, hit us up there. It's just
Got it, perfect.
TerraVision on Instagram. We are still working on cataloging the entire collection because the Odd Obsession catalog is 20,000 movies.
Oh, geez,
I can fit about 4,000 or so out here at a time, so I'm constantly rotating, adding more, taking requests from people, digging it out of our storage. So yeah, if you come through, you don't see something, ask me. I'll see if we got it in the back.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Will. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, that is the story from the 78, tombarneychicago@gmail.com if you have a story from the 78 suggestion. Or if you want a video rental, hit me up at storiesfromthe78.com and I suggest one of them that are here. Or easily, just go see Ryan. Thanks, man.
Yep.